Hello, everybody, and welcome to War Commander Watchtower's live show. We are going through the not downtown, but downtime and release notes. We have a beautiful panel today, and I'm gonna introduce you to the panel. I can start with Adele. Can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Hello. Then we have High Anxiety. Can you unmute and say hello?
As soon as I find the button. Hello, everybody. Like multi-tabs. Well, where was this tab?
And we have Skipjack. Can you unmute and say hello?
Hello, everybody.
And Scott, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Hello. And Trickster, can you unmute and say hello?
Yo.
We have Woody. Can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
And Yellow, can you unmute and say hello?
Negative.
He's probably eating. Well, we are going. Did we forget something? Sorry. My precious one. My precious one.
It's all the damn Punisher things that we got going across. It's confusing the hell out of you, isn't it? Hello, I'm Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. Sorry, I'm gonna get spanked again.
Yeah, you are.
I can't believe you've done this.
You always forget someone.
That's why I did it.
That's his trait. That's his weekly trait. He introduces the panel and misses one person. I swear he does it on purpose.
No, I don't.
That's the most regular Scott I have ever seen in my life.
Well, we're gonna jump. We're gonna go through the release notes, and we're gonna go through the shadow ups, and last and not least, the upcoming warpath. And we're gonna give us the opinion on this event we have gone through. I know we did a midway show, but it has ended, and now we can look back at it, and you can tell us what you think of it. It's good, bad. Have there been many lags? Have they played pretty good? But we're gonna go through it, and we can start with the release notes.
Screen share.
I will screen share this, and F11. Yes, sir. Sorry, ma'am.
Oh, screen share first and do them.
Oh shit! I have to screen share. I do this every time. I don't know why.
And you wonder why we pick on you after the show.
Now I don't know how to go to. Wait. Oh, now we got it. Screen share. I'm gonna screen share this one, and this one, and screen share, and like this. And now I'm in.
Yes, you're
Release notes, and
yes. F11.
F11. Yes, I'm gonna go F11.
or Jeff will get you after.
Bonzo was excited about something.
Yeah, I'm just excited to be with you guys.
Aww.
How nice.
Yes, and we have a beautiful voice that's gonna read this for us.
Well, then.
Oh, don't get quiet on me.
I thought play the cricket wave.
I'm waiting to hear the beautiful voice.
We forgot to post it on pages according to Nutcracker. Sorry, Nut.
Sorry.
Taking care of it right now.
Yep.
Okay.
I can read. It doesn't matter. Whoever you want to read.
Okay.
Or Bonsai, you can do it.
Okay. I will. But you have maybe I have to use a translator when I'm finished. Okay, we are going through it. Patch note. The follow changes and fixes are being applied to this Thursday's June the 18th update. Event. Shadow Ops God of War Chapter 3 The Shadow Ops campaign nears is the end, and the mighty I cannot pronounce that. Ares.
Aries. Ariel.
There he
Oh,
is.
Harry ass.
Harry S. Aries.
Eagerly awaits the battle. Don't miss your chance to unlock the heavy armored soldier. Hit those bases and earn those parts. Remember to replay the phase to earn any parts you may have missed. So you can actually, if you hit it now, if you miss the last Shadow Ops, you can actually get it. You're not gonna go and get Harry ass, but you can at least get the part you missed from the last time. Okay, we're going further. Get the gear needed to bring your Twin Blades, Absolver, and Gorgons to the next level in Shadow Ops. Spawn drones to defend your charge ahead of the front line. Was it a little too quick? I think get the gear needed to bring your Twin Blade, Absolver, and Gorgons to the next level in Shadow Ops. Spawn drones to defend you, charge ahead
To the front.
to the front line,
Yeah.
or engage your foes
Mhm.
from a greater distance.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
need a long pole to engage them from a greater distance. Hello.
Nothing can stand in your way in these units by your side. It starts the June 19 and at 10 a.m. PDT and ends July the 8th at 11:59 p.m. PDT. Okay. Okay, then we're going to Warpad. We're gonna get the Warpad in another blank, but we're gonna earn the honor from player bases, engagements. Winning honor improve your position on the leaderboard. Reach higher leaderboard division to unlock more medals and blood forum. You start June the 19 at 10 a.m. PDT and ends June the 33 at 10 a.m. PDT. Did anybody understand what I just wrote?
Yeah, we got another warper.
Yes, nothing to translate.
No.
Nah. Everybody on YouTube knows you're excited, Bonsai.
Okay. Constant changes, large token bases.
Toilet.
Earn all the tokens you can for your legendary assault vehicle LARV. LARV bases will be on the map from June the 19th to June the 22nd. Oh, that is actually pretty good. Legendary tech. Just in time for Warpad, new legendary tech is now available in the Blood Forum Exchange. Increase your range with charge barrel for the legendary assault vehicle. Increase projectile speed with the police card.
Polycarbonate.
Yeah, poly rockets for the legendary hover tank. Swat. Hey,
Got your turbulent effect. Work.
Swat the turbulent effect of the screamer with the new diamond tech for the legendary raptor. Oh, so the raptor gonna get a diamond tech? Yeah.
Gonna make that creamer not so much is good for your screamer. Better get your raptors out of the mothballs and start using them.
Both charge barrel and Poloflafla rockets award 2 prizes of tech per blood forum spent. So you're gonna get 2, one of each, I think. For 2 blood forum.
Each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you buy one charged barrel, you're gonna get 2. You buy it with 1 blood turn, but you're getting 2 blood turns. So it's 2 of the tech. So it's actually more like half a blood thorium for each of these techs, but so it's giving you 2 of the tech you're buying.
Okay.
So if you're buying 1 legendary assault vehicle component, you're gonna get 2 of them for 1 blood thorium.
Okay.
Yep. So 2 for 1.
And bug fixes. Omega Destroyer parts not available to be purchased for some players.
For
Fixed.
some players, yeah.
Have any bought some Destroyer parts? No.
No.
New Merc units break-in fraction trades fixed. What is that?
What?
The mercenaries.
Yeah,
the,
sectionals and that.
yeah, so mercenaries originally were intended not to break the faction traits, but that was a little oversight on the design team. So now they shouldn't break. So these new mercenaries, the Bludgeon, Storm Chaser, and Shredder, they shouldn't break your faction trait now when you use them alongside your faction
Oh, okay.
platoon.
Okay. Have any of your comments on the Larv and legendary tech that is coming?
The only legendary tech I want is Raptor.
Yeah, and I'll be interested in the hover tank one. I think.
Yeah. Fluff rockets to the legend.
Yeah, the flow rockets. Bonsai.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the hover tank one. Yeah.
Let me.
The legendary Raptor tech, is it one for all or is it one per?
For all, because it's a diamond tech.
Okay.
Just little like the Musketeers, one for all and one all for one.
All for one and one for all.
Yes.
Hi there, Law. Long time.
Yes. Do any other have a comment on it? Should I take it from side or?
You can take it
Bonsai, can I just suggest something? The next time you have coffee, put water with it. Don't just eat it straight out of the bloody tin.
Oh, sorry.
What do you guys think about them finally introducing something to sort of counteract the Screamer? I'm curious because people have been complaining for months that the Screamers just made air completely ineffective in a base. I mean, obviously, you got to think of air and strategy, but air just seems more like a distraction now than actually an effective tool. So I want to ask that question because I'm hoping that we get, for other air units, I'm hoping for maybe the Legendary Phantom, we might get something like this too. So how do you guys feel about finally having
the Legendary Phantom has no tech, does it? So I suppose there is room for improvements, yeah?
It has a slot for it.
Yeah.
So it actually has a slot for the so I'm just asking, because so many people have complained that the Screamer, and you guys have them on the shows before too, that the Screamer makes air obsolete in a base or just basically makes it fodder. I'm asking for me and for other, your opinions. How do you feel about finally having some air that would have some tech that the Screamer isn't going to affect it? I mean, will you start using your Raptors again?
Yes, sir. Sorry. Yes, ma'am.
It does open options again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Makes me feel good they're going in that direction. And if they have to do it with the legendary units, then so be it. I think I think it's a good idea. So it gives me hope that the Phantom will have that as well eventually.
Bonsai DJ Lur has expressed that he would like to have the fluff tech as well.
He wants that fluffer tech.
Tech.
I didn't mean that air. Never mind.
Well, that was the release notes. Then we're going to the Shadow Ops. F11. Yes, I have done that now. Shadow Ops. Do anyone want to read it, or can you stand my voice?
Yeah, you carry on.
Okay.
Doing a good job, Bonsai.
Okay, Shadow Ops. God of War. Chapter 3 briefing. A God amongst men. This Shadow Ops campaign nears its end, and the mighty Hyrias at Leech awaits battle. Don't miss your chance to unlock the heavily armored soldier. Hit those bases and earn those parts. Remember to replay the phases to earn any parts you may have missed. Have I not read that? I think I have never read it. Okay. Twin Blade, Absolver, and Gorgons. That is the tech you can get from those. Yes. Get the gear needed to bring your Twin Blades, Absolver, and Gorgons to the next level in Shadow Ops. spawn drones to defend you, charge ahead to the front line, or engage your foes from a greater distance. Nothing can stand in your way with these units by your side. Yeah! Okay, chapter details. Phase 7 begins at June 19 at 10 a.m. PDT and ends June the 26th at 10 a.m. PDT. Phase 8 begins at June the 26th at 10 a.m. PDT and ends July the 3rd at 10 a.m. PDT. I have to get some coffee. Phase 9 begins June the 3rd at 10 a.m. PDT and ends 8th at 11:59 p.m. PDT. Missed a phase. Oh, you can replay the current phase to earn any parts you may have missed. That one I actually think is gonna get some people to maybe do it a couple of times. Well, shadow up points. Attack shadow up bases to earn points. 8,000 shadow up points must be earned to complete your initially playthrough. Additionally, playthroughs can earn you your awesome extra tech plus the damage bonus in the next month's event. 4,000 additional shadow points must be earned to complete repeated playthrough. And here we go to Harrias. That is
Aries.
Aries.
Aries, yes.
Areas.
Arias. Yeah.
Aries.
It is a unique. It's a corpus type infantry, target air and ground. Description: built to be a perfect warrior. The Arias can combat almost any situation with its gun, laser cannon, rockets, and heavy armor. I was looking forward to that one.
What, the hairy ass or the armor?
Holy shit, there's a lot to read here. Well, Gorgon, anti-projectile chip effect unit can target projectiles. That means like controller drones and things like that, I think. Increased damage versus projectile per level. Slot targeting system. Rarity bronze. Telemetry chip effect. +5 range per level. Slot targeting system. Rarity bronze. Defending layout effects. +5 range per level while base defending. Slot loadout. Rarity silver. Offensive loadout effective -20 damage taken from all sources. Slot loadout rarity silver. Range per level while base drone crew effects spawning 1, 2, and 3 defensive drones when unit reaches 50% health. Start training gold. So that will actually spawn some drones out when it is at half health. With that tech, that's actually pretty good.
Yep.
Countermeasure effect immunity to chiral, fire, corrosion, and scramble. Reduce damage taken per level. 2% per level. Training slot rarity gold. Absolver. Blast armor effect reduces splash damage taken. So it actually when you're gonna get hit by overseer or something, it will reduce the damage. Rarity bronze. Absorption armor effect reduces sustained damage taken. Slot armor rarity bronze. Overcharge rounds effect increased damage versus vehicle. Slot weapon rarity silver. Fine-tuned rounds effects Increased damage to infantry. Slot weapon, rarity silver. Frontline training. Effect reduces damage taken while moving. Slot training, rarity gold. Hold the line. Effects reduce damage taken while stationary. Slot training, rarity gold. Um, I'm doing so good so far.
Really good.
Yes,
Carry on.
you're doing pretty good.
Works for me.
You're not fall asleep.
No,
Okay. I will wake you up.
Never fell asleep through Sesame Street.
No.
How very dare you start without me?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce Yellow.
Gotta start over again now, Bonzo.
Can you unmute and say hello, Yellow?
Sorry, YouTube. They've all been just hanging around waiting for me to come on.
Well, Twin Blade Turbo Rosas effect increase speed slot rosas, rarity bronze. Bargain rotors effect increase turning speed slot rotors, rarity bronze. Heavy plated frame effects reduce damage from busts damage frame. Slot is frame and rarity silver. Reduce damage from boss damage. What kind of unit is that? Just so those that are listening to our show know what that is. Boss damage.
First
you
time,
have
it's
you
like,
have absolvers, you
Oh,
have
yeah.
executioner, you have not outback can't shoot air. What else do you have? You have hover tanks which have burst damage against air. You have, I think Pegasus probably sustained.
Yeah.
I think Pegasus is sustained, but yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, destroyer as well.
Yeah, Destroyer uses burst. Hammers, Roland, they all use burst.
Reinforced frame effect reduces damage from sustained damage. Slot frame rarity silver. So this is from Devout and something like that. Liberators or what do you else? Okay, I'm going further. Weapons training effects increased rate of fire and can target projectiles. That is actually a controller tech. Controller. Or you drone killer too. Slot training, rarity gold. Air support training effects increased range. Slot training, rarity gold. So that actually increased the range. I think it is 30 range at max level. So that will shoot about 580 when it's maxed out.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. That was that. Then we're going to Warpath.
Before you go to Warpath, just want to clear something with Ares.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't state that it can target high altitude here on the post, it is still able to shoot high altitude. And even though you saw the wrong version of the boss in the boss base, not shooting high altitude, our version will shoot high altitude, and the boss version, the correct one, will shoot at high altitude as well. But it's just the wrong version of Ares got added into the boss base, so everyone's like speculating on why is it not shooting high altitude? Is it something that got changed midway or not? So no, it's still able to shoot high altitude, and you will be able to use it to shoot high altitude. It's just the one in the boss was a wrong version, or rather a very early version of Ares that got accidentally added into the boss base. Will it
Thank you,
be
Kickstarter.
fixed? Will it be fixed next Sunday? I'm not sure, but maybe.
So those that didn't get all the elite pass when they hit the base, they can get a little surprise.
Maybe. Or if you want to challenge yourself by beating the true Aries, then you can hit it too.
Okay,
yeah, but
okay,
you have,
okay.
but you have to be a hairy ass to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, then we're going to Warpad. Can I make somebody else read that one? Because I think I need some to drink now.
Well, we could wait till
Want
you
me
have the drink and then come back.
Okay,
You
okay.
give him nightmares, or he'll give himself nightmares.
I give everybody
Okay.
nightmares. I am Ghost Rider.
Okay, then are we going through Warpath? Okay, okay, 11, F11. Like this. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Warpath!
Woohoo.
It starts June the 19th at 10 a.m. PDT and ends June the 23rd at 10 a.m. PDT. How it works. Honor. To earn honor from player bases engagements, winning honor, improve your position on the leaderboard, reach higher leaderboard division to unlock more medals and platform. Honor earned in bases on your opponents. Honor earned is based on your opponent's level and no longer influenced by the attacker's level. The difference between the attacker and the defender honor is still reflexive in the exchange. Winning an attack against someone with no more honor can with more honor than
More
you
honor
will,
than you will
will
result
result in more honor one. Okay, now I got it. Repairs. All repairs during Warpad will be half time. Oh, that is good. That we have done that the same last two, I think. Is not right?
Yep. And it's not just halftime, so halftime also means half the price. So if it doesn't have half price, then please you can contact one of us, Skip or me or any of the other moderators or even one of the Kicksai officials and let us know.
Okay. Points in addition to the price payout at the end of Warpad, you will now have a chance to earn medal and platform daily. So it is little like the last time we had the Warpad. You have the cooldown and you can pay, was it 50?
50 gold, yeah. It's a 12-hour cooldown, or pay 50 gold.
I wonder if they're gonna do this, that when you run it a little time on it, and you can maybe get it and what do you call it? Pay a
Reduction.
little, reduction on the payout.
I'd love to see that. Because if you're at 12 hours, I'm glad you mentioned that. If you're at 12 hours, and let's just say it's midnight your time, 11, 12 o'clock's time for you to go to bed. You're tired. And you're like, well, I'll wait my 12 hours. Okay, that's great. But if it's, say it's, you're stuck in your house, it's thunderstorming, you can't go outside, you're not going anywhere, and your cooldown ends and it's, 11 o'clock in the morning and you're ready to rock and roll, maybe you let it run for a couple hours, you go make a sandwich, spend a little time in the bathroom, grab a few towels afterwards. And then maybe instead of 50 gold, it'd be great if Kickside knocked that down to 25 gold. If you only had 6 hours left, if they could stagger that a little bit. I think that's a great idea. I love it.
Yeah. In medals and platform, every PvP attack will earn your points towards the track. Each tire that you reach on the track will unlock a chest awarding medals, with the final chest also awarding a platform. When completed, you will have 12 hours cooldown, and you can use gold to speed it up. Just Pacific,
Pacify?
yeah, Pacific in the event can earn you the thing you want without having to be high on the leaderboard.
Are you trying to say participating, Bonzo?
Yeah. Pacific pacing.
And what did we tell you earlier?
Well, perma damage protection. Perma damage protection.
You could say participating instead of participating. Participating.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
don't
know.
get, Skip,
I know.
don't get him excited. He's fluffing his lines already.
I know. I'm
You're gonna get him way off track.
But I'm fucking back. Participating.
I think I killed the name.
You think?
Perma damage protection. Attacks any individual players twice while Warpath is active. The 5-minute PvP cooldown will be disabled in Warpath. After your second attack concludes for any reason, including end attack, the attacking player will be placed under a perma damage protection, preventing further attacks only from the original attacker until Warpath concludes. So if you hit a base and say, "Holy shit, I forgot some missiles," and end the attack, the next attack you have to kill it, and then you cannot attack it anymore before the Warpath. Yeah.
Yes. I see a lot of people global, they freak out. It's like, I didn't even hit him, or I didn't even one star him. It doesn't matter. In Warpath, if you attack and then you hit an attack, that's it. Done. He's in a bubble.
Can I
Yes.
just bring up that 5-minute PvP cooldown? That's always disabled.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Never
told.
in place.
Yeah,
It's worked for ages.
I think I mentioned it to Drake a while ago, and I don't know. I don't know why he removed it. It probably has a good reason to, but I don't know.
And the standard damage protection times are set to 4 hours for the duration of Warpath. So when you get a bubble, you can wait 4 hours to hit again if you're in an enemy sector, and you will pop your bubble after 4 hours. So you have a little time to repair your base.
Set your timer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Current champions of Warpath icon. A player that has this icon on the world map is one of the winners of the last Warpath and should be congratulated or attacked, entirely your choice. Please note that winners will no longer be awarded a spot in the DNK Alliance or receive additional benefits. Prizes. Holy shit. Okay, prizes. Prizes are now awarded to Warpath through in-game offer. The top 100 players will now receive the champion base world map icon, highlight their achievements. So this is that one, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Chest bronze, 20,000 medals. Silver chest, 40,000 medals. Gold chest, 80,000 medals, and 1 blood forum. And that is what they meant in this one here, I think.
Medals
Somewhere.
and blood
Yeah,
forum.
this one. Oh, I cannot highlight it. And yes, leaderboard payouts table. Top players, world map, command center, acolytes. Diamond division at 10,000 honor and above will give you 12 diamond tech and 300,000 medal earned. Palladium division, 8,000 honor and above will give you 8 blood forum and 22,000.
220.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
220,000 medal. Gold division will give you 6 blood forums and 160,000 medal earned. The silver division, 4,000 honor and above, 4 blood forum and 120,000 medal. Bronze division, 2,000 honor and above, 2 blood for him, and 100,000 metal earned. And the Iron Division, 1 honor. That will see if you just hit the base, you will get a 1 blood for him and 50,000 medals. And that was that.
I'm screen sharing. The game is up, and I'm screen sharing the gear store showing the cost for the new parts and the diamond tech.
Yep.
The change barrel for the lav is one diamond Thor. The increased infantry attack projectile by up to 30% at max level, receive 2 of each of this tech with each purchase. So it's two per purchase. So that's if you have 24 or as I have 25 of these things, it's going to cost me
13.
Half of that. Yeah, half of that to fill. And what was it again? And in the labs, it's also two per blood Thor. And then the diamond tech is a single. And it looks like that may go for all of them because it doesn't say at the bottom.
No, it doesn't. No.
So
it's per. It's per Raptor.
But I wonder if it's going to go. Well, let's see if we can find out. I wonder if it's going to go 3 tiers like the.
No, it's not. It's all thorium upgrade.
I know, but remember the Darkstorm's diamond tech? It went 3 tiers of 5.
The diamond tech is 6 levels.
Yeah, 6 levels.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's 6 levels. And I just got a screenshot from someone that said it was 12 hours just for level 1. Yikes.
No, it's not.
3 levels for the diamond tech on the hover tank. Or not diamond tech, but for the polycarbonate rocket.
Okay. Hey, someone knows how to say it.
I will hope they're gonna give us a little sale on the blood forum.
Good luck with that.
So is the Raptor tech is 1 blood for per Raptor, is it, Matt?
Yep.
Yep.
No,
Yes.
it's not.
Yes.
It's not going to be 1 blood Thor per Raptor. It's just 1 blood Thor for the diamond tech.
No, it's 1 blood for per Raptor.
It's a limited tech. It's a limited tech that even though it's a diamond tech, it's still a limited component.
You can't put.
So you see, it's red.
You got to buy one diamond tech per Raptor.
But you can level it.
Yep.
It doesn't state that.
But
No,
got,
I mean, you
Never
can
had
see
to do
it.
that before.
I've just bought one and just tried to do it. It won't let me put it on more than 1.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you can see under the name of the diamond tech, it says limited tech. And you can also see that it says 0 out of 0 when you are hovering your cursor over the info button.
That's
You
fine.
can see it. Yep.
Quantity available. Yeah.
Yep.
Now we know where the blood forum is going.
Crap.
And,
It's a lot of blood Thor to get.
I'm already in a DM right now with a player who's already bought the tech and he's having problems upgrading it. He's getting
You've got to have a max workshop as well, by the looks of it, to get it maxed.
Yep, he does. So this is interesting. So if anybody else ends up, if you have extra blood Thor and you do decide to buy the Raptor tech, can you please let me know if you have any problems and if you can get video while you're doing it. If you get a snow bear error, and then afterwards you have problems upgrading the tech, if you don't mind, please send me that message via DM. I'd
See, most
appreciate
of
it.
us have matched workshops. I know I do. Worst case scenario, I'll try to see if I can produce something for you.
Mine's
And you're gonna need level 15 workshop at least to get the diamond tech for the Raptors. Yep.
Yeah, mine's maxed.
Yeah. So if you don't have your workshop maxed, though, you have a couple.
Well, that's favorable. I'm not going to get wiped out by a level 45.
I've got to put another level on the workshop then.
Yeah, it's not that much. I mean, mine's only level 17, 18, 17, and the next it's 19 hours. So bosh, that'll do. That'll go.
To upgrade mine, it's 5
Uh,
days, but that's to level 21.
There have been a competition on who had the best base, and the winners will be in the new, I think what challenge bases. Is that gonna go through this time when they spawn, or?
When the Gear Store update happens, then you should see the new challenge bases up.
Okay.
Now it's gonna be the one that win the first prize is
Yeah.
gonna be featured on all of the challenge bases, but each one of them is gonna be a little bit less difficult. Now keep in mind, the layout itself is the only thing that the Kickside team took. What ends up being in the base is gonna be different. So even though you saw turret platforms with avalanches and all that stuff, this isn't what you're gonna end up seeing in the base.
Okay.
And so goes for the bunkers and for the units inside it.
Okay.
So yeah, just let
But
me know.
that is just a copy of the layout from the base, so not
Yeah.
with
Yep.
the units. Okay. And I wonder how the Shadow Ops gonna look like this time. Have any suggestions of what base they have picked?
It's usually one from the event.
It is normally one from the event.
Yeah. But do you think it's gonna be the level 5?
It'll be the challenge 5.
Probably.
I will laugh my ass off.
Please,
we
God,
have
no.
we have an extended event then.
Please, no.
Well, we are going through.
I actually found the 5 easier than the 4.
Have any of you changed the opinion on the event we just have played?
No,
Nope.
I still think it was very well done. I mean, some people don't like it, but I mean, some people do too. It's just, I like that 5 base because it was fun watching everybody pick it apart in their own different way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, the
there
base
ended up
itself was interesting, but it's just that one base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
You just get one base and that's it.
I actually tried to kill it.
To be honest, that was just player choice, wasn't it? I mean,
Oh, you mean like it was player's choice to like trick you to send all aces first and say fuck all?
yeah. This, and Tricky says I do that. This is not how to do it. Videos. I think you topped me there.
There you go, have a bit of fun.
That will never die down. That will
Nope.
always be brought up.
Yep.
Apparently, I was told last night that I sat on Discord crying about the event for 3 hours.
Nope.
I fucking missed that myself.
I'm wondering who was on those meds and can I have some?
And the prices have the tech for the destroyer, has that been fixed now? Let me see.
The destroyer.
Yeah, destroyer. You could
Well,
actually.
Was there an issue with it?
No, let me see if I can buy it in the prestige.
Oh, I bought it. No,
Oh, the parts. Yeah, you should be able to buy them now.
If you have it all, then it will not be shown. Is that correct?
Yeah, just
Yes.
go to
It should be showing now in the store.
It doesn't show on his.
Have mercy. No comment.
No, they're not there.
Oh, it's getting worse.
Well, did you already were you already awarded it?
No.
if you've got all the parts, it's not going to show unless you go to owned prizes. Bonsai.
No, I haven't got all the Amiga parts, but they're
Nope.
not in the
To the prestige, not the standard store.
Yeah, I know. Prestige, yeah, they're not there.
I'm in the prestige now, and I can.
Oh, yeah, they are. Sorry, I've just spotted them. Me bad.
Okay.
Oh, I can spend 20 prestige. There you go. Just bought one.
Are they in the?
Yeah, they are there. It's all right. I was looking for something else.
It's not showing up as owned if you already have
Um,
it.
No, it's not.
Okay.
But it,
Service announcement. If you decide to go and buy, if you have Blood Door and you're buying the Raptor Diamond Pack, there are issues with the Raptor Diamond Tech, especially when you're trying to update it. So just for right now, if you want to buy it, okay, but I'm waiting to get an answer from the game team. And not getting okay, Bailey.
They
Okay.
need to start. I hate to say this, but they need to get a test server.
You mean
This is-
Kickstarter pulled a Scott?
Yay! I'm getting famous, isn't I? Everybody's pulling a Scott.
It's getting to the point where I can't remember the last time that they did something flawless.
Oh. And did you earn all your parts this time?
Ooh.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yes, for the Omega Destroyer. Yeah, I got all the parts manually.
Yeah, but and they are not shown at your in your prices.
I've already completed it. So if I look at the prize list, it's not showing up there as an option for the
No.
prestige points,
No.
and it's not
But,
showing you're owned. But I've already got all the parts, so it may just.
But Trickster, you didn't get all the parts this time. Can you see if you have it in your prestige?
yeah, they are. Yeah, they are there. I just bought one.
Okay. So for those that have all the prestige, not have all the parts, they will not be shown. I guess. Do we have other on the panel that didn't get the?
I think I'm on about 60 parts. I was in.
Yellow, did you get all your parts this time
What for?
for the destroyer?
No, I never bothered with the Omega bases.
No, but can you see if you have it in your prestige? What do you call it? Prices?
Prize.
Most certainly can. I had it anyway because I haven't got all the elite. I haven't got all the Omega Adam parts, so I had it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those that have killed the bases that many times, so they have it at Omega, that will not be shown for them. But those that still miss some parts, they will be visible, I think.
Yep.
If I'm understanding it correct. And I ask little from what we're gonna get from the tech for our legendary. What are you upgrading first?
Me, Raptor Tech.
Raptor tech.
That's it.
Well,
That's
something's going to
advantage.
take second place to Raptors something's going to go up before Raptors if they're not working.
Yep, Raptors, and then I'm gonna put my lube on my hover tanks because that's it. It speeds up with the polycarbonate barrels, so it just means you're just gonna add some slick lube. So
Yeah, I think I'll be going for the
faster.
as well.
I mean, the only problem I've got with this Raptor Tech, looking at it, is the maths. Now, if you've got Screamer Tech, they've got the ice cream maker, whatever it's called.
The Sunday, yeah, ice cream Sunday.
It gives it's 80%, isn't it? That, to me, the maths says it's not going to be that great.
Well, it gives you a 30% boost in damage, correct?
No.
Yeah, and damage reduction.
But,
And damage reduction. So you're going to take more damage, you're going to give more damage, and you're going to be 30% faster than you were at speed 20 to begin with. So you could potentially penetrate enough just to get a shot off.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be able to, you can't use it as a spam unit like you used to be able to. You probably might be able to pick bits and pieces off. But I was just making it aware that it's not going to be nowhere near like as good as what it was originally before the Screamer.
I think it's going to be an add-on to the existing tactic of pile driving your Herald and your Shepherd in, let those take the damage, let everything that's under any stealth shield wake up so you can target it with the Raptors.
But how much does it cost to upgrade?
It's thorium based. I've only got that to level 2, but it's not 5 seconds. It goes up. I think the first one's about 38 seconds. Level 2's 43 seconds.
No,
It's a
that's
bit-
wrong. That's what I'm saying. That's incorrect. That's what I'm
Oh,
trying to say.
so it is a 5-second upgrade.
It's not supposed to be a 5-second upgrade. That's the
Supposed to
problem.
be days.
It's supposed to be 12 hours for not quite 12 hours, but it is supposed to be 12 hours. Some people are getting 43 seconds, some people are getting 23 seconds, and some people are actually getting the 12 hours. So some people are getting the 11 hours 51 minutes. So just say 12 hours. Some people are getting 43 seconds where it shows a little bit of metal, a little bit of oil, and
Yeah,
1.5 million Thor
that's what I just got.
seconds, and then some people are getting the one that's 23 seconds, and a few people have been able to get those to go through. So congratulations. Some people have 13 seconds, and it's free.
Yep.
Woo! Got mine up to level 2 for pretty much.
Yeah, get them
I
through.
know. Consider yourself one of the lucky ones that was able to get it through. Some people are getting snow bear errors, which is a 2251. So if you get a 2251, that's the game saying, well, this can't be right. You shouldn't be able to upgrade this tech for free. If you were able to get it through, well, then you got it through. So, and yeah, they actually showed that live, the other show. So
The snow bear was overwhelmed, so
well,
couldn't check everybody.
it's doing its job. I mean, the snow bear is supposed to catch things that aren't supposed to happen in game. In other words, you know, one of those detection tools
Yeah.
we've talked about. So it doesn't just detect those kinds of things, which we won't say that word, but it also detects things that are invalid functions within the game.
Glitches,
So whether
basically.
you're trying to push it through artificial means, fucking twat waffle, or
I didn't say nothing.
fucking twat waffle. See, my fucking twat waffle folder for this year is so big, I've already had to move it over into its own partition server. I mean, geez, we're just barely out of the first quarter. Y'all can't keep your, never mind, hands to yourself. Although I have to admit, the craters the day before the event ended were absolutely stunning. So that's what filled my twat waffle folder up with all what I created the day before the event ended. Thank you for the giggles, by the way, guys. I spent more time taking pictures than I did and getting pictures. But anyway, it's a gate. So if something invalid is happening in game, you'll get the snow bear error. So if you're getting it, then you know the game is doing its job.
It is little like when you do buy the missiles and you do a little too fast, you can get that error too sometimes.
Yeah, but normal with normal unit diamond tech, it's 3. It starts at 3 days, isn't it? Because to go from level 1 to level 4 is 15 days. So 12 hours ain't that long, is it?
If that's correct, if that's the correct time, I have to admit. I don't, to be honest, I think it's supposed to be, I don't remember. I doubt if you do, I don't, but I don't remember all the other diamond techs. I think level 1 is 12 hours. I think level 2 is like 18 or 22 hours. It's till you get to level 3, 5, and 6 that it goes up higher.
The first upgrade is 1 day, then it goes 3, 5, and 7. Now that's for the standard diamond techs that we got from the raids. But for the unique ones, the Darkstorm and the Kraken, these ones are just 1 day across the board from tier 1 to tier 3. So 14 days total to max these unique diamond tech.
Yeah,
For these ones, it seems like it's all over the place.
Wrong. Yeah, something's wrong. That's right, the team is aware. The dog is on it! Who let the dog out?
We got a special Cerberus on the matter, and he's pretty good at it. One more thing regarding the diamond tech. Now I'm not sure how the math is going to go on it, but if it first applies the slow effect onto the Raptors and then adds the bonus from the diamond tech, that means it's not going to be 50% slower. It's gonna go up from 4 speed on the Raptors to 5.2. So that's assuming it adds the debuff of the Screamer first and then adds the buff of the Diamond Tech. But if it, instead of adding it to the Raptors after the Screamer effect takes place, it's and applies it directly to the screamer, like makes it 50% slower to the raptors, then that means they're gonna go up to 10 speed instead of 4. So if anyone got a chance to max the diamond tech and see how it works, then you can let everyone know on pages or Discord forums, wherever you wish to
Yes, they don't
post.
freak out because they expect the Raptors to go back to being as fast as they were. It's protect speed.
It's either one of the two. It's either 5.2 or 10.
Yes.
So it just depends on how the math is working in the game.
There's no speed
enough
improvement
for
if
what
there's
I
no.
want.
I mean, 5.2 is still like pretty high for a speed under the screamer effect. I mean, aces are like what, 2 or something under the, or maybe I think the phantom is the fastest under the screamer, like 2 speed something. So having 5.2 is still relatively high, but in PvP, as fast paced as it is, then yeah, I can agree it's still not that high, but it's still something.
It's too
It's
bad they
gonna help
didn't increase the movement speed if there was no screamer in there.
Yeah, you might pick
30%
something up in
faster
the
than 2020.
Yeah, you could bait something and then I'm just saying you could bait something with something else. That I am a good PvPer. That's not what I mean, but especially if people, I love it when people have things on aggressive and you can bait like a nick out or something out with one ace and you fly it around and you bait something around and then you whip in a raptor. Yes, I still do use my raptors. You whip in a raptor and you hope that you can get to it. Obviously, they have controllers. You're not going to make it. But again, maybe with a little bit more speed, you can bait something in one direction with your heavy and then get a raptor in. And obviously use it as suicide something. But get something on a corner, you know, especially if their bases are really spread out.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
She always says that.
Yep. Well, guys, girls, is there anything else we want to share with the community?
Shameless plug for Pinup Party. Adobe Flash made the official announcement today of when Flash will officially end. Like they actually gave the dead date. So it's been announced. So I'm gonna do a Pinup Party. So if anybody wants to, if you are subscribed to that, I will post it out on some of the pages and then you guys can share it around. I'm going to explain what that means for everybody so people stop freaking out. I'm going to be very specific about the fact, and I mean, unless through some sort of act of God or the universe or whatever it is that you do believe in, or if the entire western coast of the North American continent falls into the ocean, well, you know, I think we would have other worries than War Commander. That War Commander isn't going anywhere. It's not going to end next month. It's not going to end in the fall, and it's not going to end at the end of the year. Unless Kixeye goes out of business and somebody decides to take the game, and even then, I don't think it's going to end. Stop saying the sky is falling because Flash is going away. It's good that Flash is going away because Flash is a security risk. That's why you see so many issues when Flash doesn't update, and then you see your Chrome has to be updated, and you see Windows do an update. Flash is one of the worst security risks in the game, in the industry right now, than any other content out there. It's not bad that Flash is going away. The HTML5 version of the game is fine. The HTML5 version of Battle Pirates, let me finish. The HTML version of Battle Pirates is fine. It's playable. It's awesome. More people than ever have been coming back to Battle Pirates than they ever had before because they couldn't stand the lag. They didn't like the disconnects. It pissed them off because they couldn't get in a base fast enough to defend. It pissed them off because they couldn't get in as soon as they went into a base to attack. They couldn't see their shit, okay? They're coming back to the game in droves. The same thing is happening with War Commander. The numbers are going up. They're not going down. So stop running around with your wallet saying, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Put your chicken little ass into a bed somewhere, grab a bottle of wine, and shut the fuck up. So Pinup Party is going to express herself freely And look forward to that one. And I will explain what will happen when Flash goes away. And it's a good thing, not a bad thing. For those of you who understand anything about this game and the shit that we've been dealing with, especially 4 or 5 years ago, it's better now. But 4 or 5 years ago, when I talk about security issues, you will understand that now that Flash is going away, this is a good thing. So
Yes.
anyway, don't freak out when you get a message. If you use Google and you get the thing that says, by the way, Flash is going away, Flash is going away. By the way, if you get something if you can't play on Opera anymore, they don't support it at all. So you really can't play War Commander on Opera. You kind of can, but it's really glitchy and it's a piece of crap because basically Opera has said, we're not going to accept any more Flash content. You're trying to play the game, and you can, but you're not going to be able to play it well. So some of the browsers have just completely stopped supporting it altogether. Chrome is waiting until Flash is completely dead. Adobe made that announcement today, and you're going to continue to get that banner. Stop freaking out. It's not that big of a deal. Kix is on top of it. The team is on top of it. And if you don't understand the technology, then I will help you understand it, and I will help you understand it in layman terms, and I will give it to you plain and simple. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass like Kixeye does. And no offense to Kixeye, but I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. Y'all need to stop running around and saying, oh, people are leaving in droves and the game is dying. No, it's not. It's just the opposite. I promise you, it's just the opposite. So you guys have fun. I'm going to scoot off early. I want to give my shout outs to my wonderful husband, if you don't mind, for taking good care of me and for putting up with me while I'm doing all this testing and throwing stuff out there. And he's not here now for the show, obviously, because he's at work, but he'll watch later. I want to thank everybody on the panel for all of your love and support through all the stuff I was going through and the stuff I will continue to go through. If you see me disappear, don't freak out. Adele will have the information, and Dark Shadows will have the information. So if you don't see me, if you don't see me or hear from me for several days at a time, remember the COVID-19 is still going on. So wherever it is I end up where I go, I have to go by myself. Jim can't go with me. So no matter what happens, Adele will know and Dark Shadows will know. Okay? So that's
Make
it.
doing the artwork.
And definitely to Woody, thank you so much for the epic avatars. I love them. They're badass. Your artwork is, you've missed your calling, young man. This is unbelievable. Keep those t-shirts going. Anything else that you want to whip out? Ooh, that sounded dirty. Anything else? Wait, it gets even better. Anything else you'd like to whip out with your wood, Woody? I'll take it.
Hey, I'll talk to you in a private PM.
Especially when most of them says, like mine, it says parental advisory.
Love you guys. Have a good day.
And you.
Bye. Great show. Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Well,
wait a minute, Chad. No, we're not talking about Flash Gordon.
Who's Flash Gordon?
Chad's saying in chat about Flash Gordon.
Oh.
The joke.
Well, we're gonna go through the shoutouts. We'll start with.
Wait. There is a couple things, or 2 or 3 things about the mercenaries I'd like to call out.
Yes, of course.
So let's see. So obviously, if you haven't tried already, or you haven't upgraded your mercenaries high enough yet, you'll know that they go down in building time and building cost as you level them up. Now, not got it before me, but just so you know, Storm Chaser goes down from 20 gold to build to 14, and from 8 hours to build down to 6 hours. The mercenaries, I don't know exact building cost, but they go down from 348 to 148 something. But 20 of them, building 20 of the same mercenary, or mixed up between shredders and bludgeons, they take 19 gold to build all to fill up the capacity with 20 of these mercenaries.
It is 19 or 90?
19. not
Okay,
90.
okay,
Okay.
okay, okay.
So, and the bludgeon, in case you don't know, had the high priority trait. So if you don't want to bring any high priority unit, you can deploy a bludgeon and you can use it just the same way as a devout or a destroyer or purifier, excavator, you name it. And for storm chaser, obviously, the storm chaser has a new effect which is the trapping effect. The trapping effect works on all units and uniques. I don't think it works on air units. I haven't tried it yet, but I think it doesn't work on air units. If it does, anyone can let me know. But it works on your standard units or uniques, what have you. And you can negate it if you are aligned to Sentinels. If you have only Sentinel units deployed and you face a Storm Chaser, then the effect shouldn't work on you. And don't try to use Mikey on Storm Chaser because it's gonna end up bad for Mikey. Like, so Storm Chaser has like high resistance against it, so it barely does anything to Storm Chaser. So if you were looking into using Mikey against Storm Chaser, then don't, because it's not gonna end well. And I think that's it. Yep.
Okey-doke.
Everyone fell asleep.
No. It's actually good knowledge. Well, we can go
Yeah.
through the what do you call it?
Panel.
Yeah, the panel and give our shout outs. And don't stop me if I gonna miss somebody.
Okay.
Okay, Adele, can you start with your shout outs?
Well, thanks for everyone that came in the show. Thanks for joining us here, and hopefully you had a good time and you knew something. You had something new you learned here today, and hopefully you're gonna have fun. Good luck in Holdout. Sorry, not Holdout. Warpath, and make sure you fill out this survey so you can tell the team what you think about the new cycle.
But be
And
nice.
I mean, yep. And don't say it sucks and it's crap and just keep it like this. At least tell them why it sucks and why it's crap, and don't just say it sucks. So, and obviously we haven't seen any surveys, but because they changed from monthly to uh, every cycle of events, like every 4 events. So once the cycle ends, you're gonna see a new survey, and you can fill it up. What you think about the new event style, etc., etc.
And be
So
constructive.
thanks. Yeah, precisely. And thanks for everyone here on the panel, Skipjack, that just left a little bit a while ago. And thanks for everyone that came in and everyone for putting on the show. You all guys rock. And thanks for War Commander team for keeping a game like War Commander up and staying on it whenever, like, it's bound to always break and all that stuff, but it's just the way it is in game development and all that stuff. And it's a 10-year-old game, so it's not much to be expected from it. But things do start to go well steadily, s- slowly but surely. So thanks for the team for staying on top of it when stuff broke and goes haywire, and for keep putting up some awesome stuff for us to play around with and try out and have fun with overall. And I guess that's it for me.
Thank you, Adele. Then we're gonna go with the High Icy.
I'm on the phone for a second, guys.
Okay. Woody, can you give your shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to you and Ghost Rider, everybody on the panel for another good show, and everybody's watching YouTube. And Adele, I've done your picture and I've PM'd it over to you, mate.
Yep, thanks.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. Then we're gonna go to Scott. Can you give your shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to yourself and Ghost Rider for producing the show and making us all giggle with your fluff, 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 fluff. Sure, YouTube will enjoy that later. Thanks to everybody on the panel for their input and their time. And thanks for YouTube for listening.
Thank you. And then we have Trickster. Trickster.
Yep.
Yep. Can you give you a shout out?
Yep. Shout out.
Okay.
He was falling asleep, so there you go.
Shout out to yourself, Ghost Rider, for putting on the show every week. Shout out to the panel, everybody on YouTube for tuning in, and then we'll catch up later. Good stuff.
Thank you. And then we have Yellow. Can you say
Hello.
your shout out?
He's just joining us. He's just unmuted and said hello.
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 Yeah,
You're looking for.
shout out to yourself, Mr. Bonsai, and Mrs. Ghost Rider.
Thank you.
For hosting and producing the shows weekend. Shout out to the fellow guys on the panel for giving us your time, information, and views on this wonderful game that we'd love to hate sometimes. Shout out to the people who support us on our Facebook page and come and watch us and support us on YouTube, and for those who will YouTube in the future. And a massive shout out to Kickside, because I have my Raptors tech at max. No, 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 no.
Someone's happy at least.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Thank you guys for bypassing me.
Welcome back.
Yeah, can you give your shout out?
Just quickly, I'm sure everybody's said everything before. Just thank you, everybody. Thank you, Bonsai and Brandy, for all your hard work. Thank you for my co-panelists, and thank you for everybody that watched live, and like and subscribe, and see you next time.
Thank you. And Ghost Rider.
You didn't forget me this time.
I don't dare.
I'm too close to your base. Well, shout out to you, Bonsai, for being an excellent host and producer, and to the panel, and to YouTube, and to Kickside for thinking about the community during the COVID-19 issue, which a lot of us are still going through, and for them being open-minded as far as suggestions and constructive feedback. And see you all next time. Like and subscribe.
Thank you. Did I forget anybody?
Not yet.
Yeah, yourself.
Yeah, you've got yourself.
Well, I want to give you each and every one of you a big shout out. It is a pleasure to work with you with War Commander Watchtower. For those that are looking at our show, thank you for joining us, and please like and subscribe to our channel, and actually just jump in on our YouTube channel and look if there's anything you can use for base skill or something. I want to give a big shout out for those that will join the show later, and hope you get something out of this when we go through the release notes. And a big shout out to my lovely wife. And that is all for us. Have a nice day.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Later.
Good night.